Hi, I'm Adam from Upholstery, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a simple bolster cushion. It's piped at both ends with a zip along the bottom. You'll need some basic sewing knowledge of how to do piping and zips. If you don't know these, you might want to watch our other videos first. Okay, our first thing to do is measure the bolster. I've made a rudimentary bolster out of some leftover polyester. I've measured it already, so we need the diameter across here. I've measured 7 inches, so 7 inches. We then need to add our sewing allowance all the way around, which would be 1/2 inch all the way around. That makes the diameter 8 inches. So we'll need 2 8-inch circles. The next is for our panel that's going to go all the way around. This has measured 19 inches long, so we've got 19 inches. Then we've added our sewing allowance again of 1/2 inch each end, so 20 inches. Then we need to measure all the way around. The easiest way to do this is use a calculation called pi. We know that our circles need to finish at 7 inches, so we use 7 times 3.14, which equals 21.98. It's as good as 22, so we'll use 22. So we make this panel 22, then we add on our allowance again for our zips. It's the same as our sewing allowance, so that makes it 23. So we will need a panel 23 by 20, and then we'll also need 2 pieces of piping to go all the way around the circles. And here are our patterns. We've got our 2 circles cut to size. We've already took our notches out for our reference points. We've done these at the quarters. You'll see why later. Our 2 pieces of piping, which are oversized, our main panel, and also a zip slightly longer so it reaches all the way along. The first thing we need to do is make our piping and then attach it to the 2 circles. So we'll do that now. So here are our circles. This is the first one. You can see we've just done a simple overlap join, and then you need to remember to put lots of snips in the flange just so it goes all the way around nice and neat. Here it is from the back, and you can see that with our sewing allowance we finished with a 7-inch circle. The next step is to put the zip on our main panel. It will go here, and we've already added our allowance for the zip along here. Okay, so now our zip is on. I've also put the slider on. What I like to do is zip it all the way off the end, then put it back on again and leave it halfway. This means you don't have any open ends which make it harder to sew. I've also stitched each end closed, so now the slider can't come off. The next thing I did was mark our reference points onto this panel. So what we do is fold it in half where the zip is, and we take a little notch out of the opposite side there, and then we can line these up. There's our zip and there's our notch. Then we notch this side and this side. That gives us our 4/4 marks. The last thing to do is to put our circles onto the main panel. We're going to use these notches we made earlier, reference points, to line up with these ones. The first one will be the zip, and then the next ones are the 3 notches we made around here. We will start sewing here at the bottom where the piping is joined, and that will end up along the zip side here. So that's the first side in. You can see when we sew, we go really nice and slowly because we want to make sure that all these reference points meet up as close as we can all the way around. You'll find when you're sewing that you can push and pull each panel just a little bit if it looks like it's not going to meet up, and eventually you'll end up back at the beginning and you'll have your perfect circle sewn in. So here's our cover, both ends sewn in, zip ready to be opened up. All we do is push our finger into the gap there, move it along, then we can open it up the other direction. And that's how we make a really easy bolster cushion. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe to see new ones when they're uploaded. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Thank you.